Welcome students. Today we are going to start the next part of your chapter tense. In the last class we discussed about past tense and we read about simple past, past continuous, and today we will be starting with past perfect tense. Okay. So what is past perfect tense? Past perfect tense is used for describing an action that was completed before another action took place. Means past action happened in your past time. Perfect, both are completed, but what is supposed to be said in past perfect? To work, to action, to event taking place first and second, but in past perfect, the first action should have been completed before the second action took place. In your past continuous tense, we read about that the first action was in a continuous moment when the second action took place. For example, the child was sleeping when the mother entered. But in past perfect tense, the first action should have been completed before the second action took place. For example, the students had completed their work before the teacher asked. The student had completed their work before the teacher asked. So when I am saying, or see the example given in your book, the girls had slept before grandma returned from the market. So there are two events taking place simultaneously. Had slept, returned. So this is your first action, this is your second action. So first action already completed when the second action took place. So what is the format of past perfect tense? This will be, it will be had plus V3. Sleep or complete, completed, completed. This is V1, V2, V3. Similarly, sleep, slept, slept. Okay. Sleep, slept, slept. So this we will be taking this V3. Had slept. The girls had slept before grandma returned from market. See, had plus slept and returned. Returned is your simple V2. The second event will be in V2 and first will be in V3. Had plus V3. Had plus V3. First action will be in had plus V3 and the second event will be in V2. Next, as the past form of the present perfect, similarly, if it is your present perfect has have plus V3, will change into had plus V3 in your direct speech. Mohit said, I have written a story. Mohit said that he had written a story, right? Written, have will change into had, simple. For reporting a completed action in the past, Ajay told me he had won a prize. Ajay told me he had given a speech. Okay, reporting some completed action in long past. Format, had plus V3. Simple had plus V3. If it is your positive sentence, okay, it will be had plus V3. For example, the girls had slept before grandma returned from the market. If it is your negative, then had not plus V3. Okay. And if it is your interrogative, had the girls slept before grandma returned so question mark. Okay. So this will be the format. This is the format of your past perfect tense. See, I had eaten the breakfast. You had not read. They had not spoken. Had I spoken? Had she spoken? Had they washed their clothes? Okay. So this is your past perfect tense. Next, come to your past perfect continuous tense. So look at the keywords. Past happened in your time that has passed, that has been passed. Perfect, completed. Continuous, ran for some time before they had been completed. So format will be had plus been plus verb plus ing. For showing an action that has been going on before another past action. Again, two action has been mentioned, and the first action will be going on for some time before the second action took place. The girl had been trying to make the model of a solar system before the teacher helped her. Two action. Had been trying means the girl was already practicing or trying to make the model when the teacher came and offered help. So this will be your had plus been plus verb plus ing form, and this will be in your V2 form. This will be in your V2 form, and the first action will be had plus been plus verb plus ing form. Okay, and next, for showing an action that was recently completed. Virat Kohli had been playing for 2 hours before he was run out. Showing an action that was recently completed. The format is had plus been plus verb plus ing. Simple. Again, your positive had plus been plus verb plus ing. Virat Kohli had been playing for 2 hours before he was run out. Negative, if I am saying a negative sentence, she had not been waiting when I reached. She had not been waiting when I reached. See? Again, your interrogative, had he been arranging, had you been playing. Okay. So now next part is your used to, use of used to. Used to is often used with verb forms in the present tense for suggesting some action happened for a particular period in the past but stopped abruptly. For example, he used to come to school with me. He used to come to school with me. Means in the past, it was an action that used to take place, but it had stopped abruptly. There was no advice given, there was no warning given, and all of a sudden the work stopped. But used to is generally used to show certain action that was supposed that used to take place in the past. Okay. She used to dance gracefully in those days. I don't know why, but she stopped. Means it is abruptly stopped. He used to drive down to office earlier. Probably now he does not drive, and earlier in the past he used to do so. He used to swim when he was in college. Okay. Positive sentence, negative sentence, interrogative sentence given. And next, difference between simple past and simple present. We use simple past to express an action which took place at some moment in the past and not linked with the present. Simple past is used to show action happened in the past and is not concerned with your present. For example, I bought a new computer last month. I bought the computer, it is there and it has no link with my present. Whereas, if a part of action is linked with the present, we express it in the present perfect tense. But if it is related to my present, see, I bought a new computer last month. When I'm saying this last month, because it is shown that it is gone, means I have bought it and I have forgotten it or something happened to it. It is no longer linked with my present. But I will be using present perfect tense when it is linked to my present. I have bought a new computer means the computer is still with me. I have bought the computer means I am still talking about it in my present. Okay, so this is the difference between simple past and present perfect. Simple past is just used to say, for example, he went to the market last day. The work is done. But when I am saying he has gone to the market to bring some vegetables, means right now probably he has gone and is already there in the market buying vegetables. So it is somehow linked with my present. But in simple past, the action is not in any way linked with my present. Okay, this is your all past tense. We have these exercises. I would ask you to complete the exercises, and probably it will be easier for you to complete it, as I have taught all the exercise. I've taught the chapter, and I had already taught this chapter in your Zoom classes. So till then, stay safe and read properly and prepare for your examination that is going to be start from 15th of September.